Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fallout 4 and our Baba Yaga playthrough. I think today, I'm kind of in procrastination mode, but it's for a reason. As I've said in previous episodes, I really want to get to the point where we can easily either afford to buy a fusion cord or preferably just find one, because we're at the point where we need to go into the glowing sea and try to find Virgil for our main quest storyline. And we have, I mean, I could rad exit, I guess, but I think I kind of want to take the suit out there just for the damage reduction, and we don't have to waste a bunch of materials on, like, I don't want to have to buy a bunch of stim packs because the armor will reduce the amount of damage that we take. So I want to take the armor out there, but we only have the one fusion core because we've been selling off the ones that we have to pay for ammo and things like that. So today is going to be another procrastination day where we're going to do a bunch of side quests that we've just kind of haven't gotten to yet. I think we're going to do the two... we're going to do the two investigation ones from Nick's thing where we have to do some investigation. So the first thing that we need to do is we're going to head into here, go into our miscellaneous, and listen to Marty Bullfinch's holotape, because that progresses that particular investigation quest.
It's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Drown. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
Okay, so that gives us this quest. We need to go find the Gilded Grasshopper. We'll go ahead and add that to our tracked things here. We also want to make sure that we're tracking... Well, let's go see Abbott at the Wall, because I guess we never did the paint quest either. Where's the one that we're supposed to do? The disappearing... All right, so we also want to do this one here. So, first thing we need to do is, let's go talk to Abbott at the Wall. I guess, did I not actually... Yeah, we did. So let's go talk to him. He's going to ask us to go get some paint for him. We can do that quest. That quest should only take a couple minutes to go do. And then we'll go and do the Earl Sterling case. And then, depending on how long all that takes, we might go ahead and go try to do the Gilded Grasshopper one, too.
Working hard?
Don't touch the paint.
What? Why?
This is the Wall. The great green guardian that keeps out the bad guys. No one's broken through the Wall. Never. Least we can do for her in return is keep her looking pristine. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
What do you need done?
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How's that sound?
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
All right. So yeah, we'll go do that one real quick. That's a pretty easy quest to get done. Then we'll come back and start figuring out the whole Earl Sterling case. I'm hoping that if I can kind of like blast my way through this, we can get this done in a reasonable amount of time. I'm not necessarily, especially with this game, I'm not necessarily concerned with time limits. I'm mostly concerned with, you know, I don't want to have hour-long videos, but I'm mostly concerned with getting reasonable progress in the actual quests and stuff done. So if you're a long-time follower of my channel and you basically watch everything I do, this may be a longer video than you're used to. I usually try to stick to between 20 and 30 minutes, but for this game, I give a little bit of an exception because it's very story-driven. It's kind of hard to just stop in the middle of a quest or something like that. Let's get our weapon. Oh, we are almost out of ammo. I gotta figure out a solution to this ammo problem. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard in this playthrough to deal with ammo. I feel like 10mm.
She's going to die. She needs help. Hurry! She's in here! Please help!
get in? Ah, you gotta wait for the NPC to finish transitioning, I guess. Can you move out of the way? Thank you. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to give the NPCs equivalent agency on things to the player. Like, I don't know who thought that was a good idea.
What the?
I think that might not go very well for me.
Don't you die on me!
I'm gonna crit this other guy just to make sure we hit him. Because he has line of sight, and I want to make sure he dies. And I'm also just trying to conserve ammo at this point. Alright, we'll just run in and get him. Ooh, right in the face. Ooh, he exploded. Nice. Okay. Can we please find some 10 mil ammo? That would be really sweet. Unfortunately, does not seem like we're going to get lucky that way. Hey, blast radius game and antifreeze. Those are some chemicals we could use for crafting some things. Alright, so yellow and blue paint, I believe, is what we need. We can make the green paint. That gives us what we need for that.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna make a bunch of green paint, why not? Bring him some extra. Maybe he'll give us a bonus. I don't remember if he gives you a bonus if you bring more. Okay, we got this here. Got some bottle caps. That'll at least let us buy some more. That'll at least let us buy some more stuff. And as a matter of fact, I'm just gonna pick up everything here because we're gonna go straight back to. We're gonna go straight back to town anyway. Just want to double check and make sure that we're not missing out on any gear. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go straight back to town right now anyway and purchase some more 10 mil because we're almost out. All right, back in we go. Ho hum, ho hum.
See the last one we tried to pull in with all the grenades? I was out doing my rounds. What about him?
This shouldn't take long.
That'll work. I don't want to take up too much because I don't really know how much how much weight I have left. So we'll head back to the market. We'll sell off anything we don't need to hold on to, and then we're gonna buy as much 10 mil as we can because we're getting really low.
Who doesn't love some Louis Jordan?
All right, Arturo,
Keep
what
looking
you
at
got
me
on you?
like that, I'm gonna start thinking you're a simp.
If you're thinking safety, a long range,
Sure. Let's take a look.
feel free.
Okay, so ammo, sell all of that, sell all of that. Let's see, 10 millimeter, I need 71. I need to sell off enough stuff to get rid of the money we have to pay. So, all this can go. I know some of you are like, you're getting rid of really valuable stuff. I'm aware. And then because we have enough, because we have a couple
You
thousand,
again. All right, got plenty of supplies.
Right.
I still want to do all these side quests. We technically have enough where we could probably buy. What am I looking for? 10 millimeter. We have enough money where we could probably just buy a fusion core, but I would prefer to just find one if we can. I don't remember if any of these quests take us near a generator. I don't think they do, but we'll check it anyway. Okay. Because like the Earl Sterling thing, I think is all completely inside the town.
You're back. You find that paint?
Wasn't easy, but I found some. Yeah.
Now that's damn fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Let's see how the shade matches up.
Okay.
Hey, have it.
That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy with it.
Happy to help. It's been an honor.
It's nice to work with someone who knows how to show respect. There's your payment.
All right, cool. So that completes that quest. Let's go do the Earl Sterling thing. I know from past experience that this particular quest, you can go talk to somebody and get a key. But it doesn't tell you where to go to do that, I don't believe. Maybe it does. Maybe it does tell me that. It does. Okay, never mind. There's a marker.
Only one thing.
If there was, I didn't want to like meta complete the quest. Like, even though a lot of times I kind of do, but I try to limit that as much as I can. If you wouldn't have the information on the first time playthrough, I try not to do that. But it's giving us this here.
So then I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters, a Mirelurk.
A Mirelurk? Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
Redeem! I forgot you were there, you fiend. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
See this bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead, though. Now, let me know when you're ready to order.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone just like that. Such a good bartender. Good friend. Oh.
We could have just broke into the door, but there's a chance you get caught by the guards if you're not good with the timing on it. So we can just go this way.
I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened. Now let me pour you a drink. Come on.
Not now.
All right, moving on. Let's go get this done. Come on. I want to try to get that. Like, if we can get a quest done every 10 minutes, that'd be pretty sweet. 3 quests done in... Oh, wrong side. 3 quests done in the space of 30 minutes. I can live with that.
Heard you're responsible for that new coat of green on.
Okay, so I know exactly where we're supposed to look, but I do want to look around and gather materials, so we will take a second to grab some stuff, just because we need to keep purchasing ammo. Duct tape. I'm not necessarily going to grab outfits. More 10 mil rounds, that's good. Okay, we'll grab all of that. Down we go. Duct tape. Adhesive is always critically important every second of the game, so make sure that you're always grabbing that stuff. That is what we need here. We need to go talk to Doc Crocker. And I think that's it for in here. I don't see anything else that's worth our time. All right, so let's go talk to the doctors. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I think,
Doctor?
we're gonna try to convince him, and then if we can't convince him, we'll bribe him, and then we'll sell off the stuff we took from Earl's place to pay for it.
Facial reconstructive services.
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right. Looks like Earl Sterling was one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane, low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical requirements.
Where is Doc Crocker?
I'm a doctor, not a secretary. I'm sure he'll be around eventually. Now, let's get back to talking about your medical needs.
Gonna pass.
Very well.
Alright, well, we need to go over here and look at the tracks of blood.
There's an awful lot of blood leading into the surgery center basement. Should try and find a way down there.
See if he can give us see if we can convince him to give us the key.
Doc.
Come on.
This
Hello.
better be an emergency.
Care to explain all this blood leading to the cellar?
This is a medical facility. It's not unusual for there to be some blood here or there. My partner must have forgotten to clean up. Again. Now, I must insist we talk about your medical needs.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? In our basement?
Sure.
So unless you have something...
All right.
Look.
I won't be intimidated.
Uh-huh. Could 100 caps change your mind?
100 caps? To visit
All right.
Here.
We ended up having to do that.
Uh-huh.
All right, down we go. So we can finish this quest really quick and then move on to other things.
Doctor.
Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
What did you do to Earl Sterling, Doctor?
What did I do? I didn't do anything. It was Earl. It was Earl who didn't want to be happy. Good patients get a nice new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life.
Mm-hmm.
You made a mistake, but you can still do the right thing, Doctor. Just think this through.
I have thought this through.
We don't have good charisma.
Don't worry. I'll make this quick and painless.
Oh, I thought I was going to be able to just do like that, but guess not. Okay, that works.
What's going
Looks like
on?
it'll be a closed casket funeral.
Is that Dr. Crocker? I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Doc Crocker killed Earl Sterling. See for
I
yourself.
like how we have blood all over us.
Killed Earl? the facial reconstruction. So he really did go through with it. That explains a lot more than I'm comfortable with. Dr. Crocker always cared about his reputation, but this isn't human.
What are you gonna do now, Doctor?
Now, I have a report to file, a mess to clean up, and a lot of explanations to give to our patients. You should get going. A medical professional should be the one to handle all this contamination.
All right, that takes care of that. I believe we need to talk to Ellie to turn this quest in. So, and I'm pretty sure that the next quest that we do, the Gilded Grasshopper one, I don't believe that requires a turn, and I think it just once you finish it, it's
You
done.
read the paper?
So let's go to Valentine's agency, talk to her, get the quest turned in, and then we'll try to, as rapidly as we can, get through this Gilded Grasshopper thing.
Glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Tell me more.
Our
This is
client
for the
is
expansion.
a
We'll do the
fisherman who
expansion
lives on
later.
the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
I'll go check it out. Thanks.
Later.
The
We'll go check it out
Nakano
later.
residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house.
We'll do that after we finish
He said
the
that
main
he and his wife
storyline.
will be waiting for you.
It's a long...
All right. So we need to talk to her, though, so that we can get...
Miss Perkins.
So, you find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
It was either him or me. I had to put him down.
Goodness. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Here, take this.
Sure.
I'll send word. Thanks
All right,
again
cool.
for closing this
I'm
one.
done. I'm ready to be done. I'm sure, like, if you want to, I don't remember if we did that on my initial playthrough, but I'm sure we did all of those. So I'm ready to move on. Okay, next up we have the Gilded Grasshopper. We need to head over to Faneuil Hall, so we're gonna go over here to the corner bookstore, fight our way into the building, and get all that done. This area is infested by super mutants, but shouldn't be too bad to get through. Especially if I stay to one side and I don't have to fight the guy with the rocket launcher, because he's kind of a pain in the ass.
What the fuck was that?
Okay, let's quick save here, because this can go sideways really quick.
Nothing there now.
Cool. We were able to get past. I mean, he might follow me in here, but at least then he'll be in here by himself. Okay, that takes care of him. I'm gonna quick save every time we make some progress here, because I don't want to have to redo this stuff over and over again. I'll take the bottle caps. I'll take your rounds, sir. We'll go ahead and heal up a little bit. Quick save and move on. Let's see. There's some Wonder Glue and some cool stuff in there. I don't remember if you can use the elevator, but we're gonna try. Because I think it allows me to bypass some stuff. Not really that worried about killing everything in here. That'll work. I was trying to turn the light on. I didn't hold it down long enough, but my eyes adjusted quickly enough that I was able to just kind of go. Short combat shotgun. I want that. Whoa, what the? I've never had that happen to me before. I have never had that happen to me before.
Gonna splatter your brains!
Okay, well, that was annoying. That was highly, highly annoying. I gotta figure out how to get back up there now. Because I don't really want to have to go through the freaking room out there again. Ugh. Are we able to call the elevator here? That is extremely annoying. Doesn't seem like there's a way back up there without having to go through the main hall again. I mean, the main hall. Like, I was trying to avoid going through the main hall, but they're just not going to let me. trying to quickly get through this because I want to finish this episode in a reasonable amount of time, you know? Okay, we got some Psycho there. Mentats, I'll take that. Take the fan because it's good. It gives us screws. And then up we go. We'll crit this one so he just dies. Because I didn't put enough into him to finish it off in our current vats. That doesn't help me. I know that got real close. Okay, I don't want to rush too hard because I want to make sure we're grabbing things as we go and we're not missing out too much on potential materials and things we can sell. Like the duct tape, we would have walked out on some duct tape there. Okay. Not really looking for any of that. Let's get upstairs, grab this stuff. We still have one more leg of this little mission to do, so we gotta keep it moving along, I guess. Keep it moving along. Come on. Problem is that it has to load the entire outside world. I have the fast loading thing installed, but even then, sometimes it still takes a little bit. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're killing me, Smalls. This is obnoxious. Come on. All right. Okay, we can take his bottle caps. Take the ammo. Guess that's it with that. Some adhesive. And we'll take the Gilded Grasshopper. Sweet. Alright, so the next... Well, hold on. Oh, yeah, we had to read the... We had to read the little thing there. So food for the grasshopper. Tells us where we need to go next. And then... Oh, it's up there. So, we can go to the Old North Church. Can I fast travel now? There we go. Okay, so, we just need to go dig up his grave and grab his stuff, and that completes the quest, and then that's going to be it for today's episode. I believe tomorrow's episode, I have one more side quest I think I want to do, if it's still listed as something we can do. Remember we got that radio distress call from somebody in the tower? That's another super mutant thing. That one actually takes a little bit of time. It's probably going to take 10 or 15 minutes to get done. We don't have time to get that done today. So we'll probably do that and maybe another set of, maybe one other side quest if we have one available. And then hopefully after that episode we'll be able to go through and making sure there's nobody else there. So, yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks. Or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. I also have PayPal and Patreon links for those of you who prefer to go that route, because some people do like to go outside of YouTube to help out with channels. So that option is there for your convenience. Again, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to come back for whatever our next episode ends up being, and I'll see you then.